Thank you for the introduction, Joel. So yes, as it says, Chirp-protect, we're an innovative alarm tagging system to help reduce shoplifting in retail. So we supply an alarm tagging system for high risk or high value products. And initially and predominantly, this has been for stores without EAS gated panels at the exit that you would see in larger supermarkets or stores. What we do is we've got a small alarm tagging system to protect high value items within a store. A lot of stores that have got EAS are now using us as a secondary system to add layered protection to their existing system already. As you can see from the theft challenges that we've raised here, a lot of stores are locking away items in cabinets, they're putting items in plastic boxes. This obviously hinders the user experience, the shopper experience of being able to look, see and feel those items. We've also got items that are being tethered, whether that be clothing or power tools. It just stops the customer from being able to pick items up and try them on because they're being tethered to obviously stop them from being shoplifted. We've also got systems that are being tampered with. So if something has got a tag on it, we do know that you can buy magnetic tags online to be able to remove those tags from items. Retailers are finding them discarded at the end of the day and those items have been stolen. We're also offering staff security. If items are protected, it gives the staff that reassurance and just helps reduce those losses in those stores. So what does our system do? So it gives retailers the ability to tag high risk or high value items. Any product that has a tag on it that's taken towards the store exit, or if it's tampered with on the shop floor, it will emit an alarm in situ if it's tampered with and towards the exit if someone tries to take it away. In both instances, as said, it's the tag itself that will actually alarm and activate, unlike traditional EAS, where it's the gates that alarm. With our system, it's the tag itself that is being alarmed. We've got instances of this from retailers that have been using our system already. So in convenience stores, for instance, the high value items that are being taken are things like meat, cheese, coffee, baby powder. And without locking those items away, they can have them on display. Things like promotional front end bays, if you want to do Baileys at Christmas, for instance, or if you've got any high value items you want to put on the shop floor, you can tag those with our items. In DIY stores, we've got, people that are trying to steal items that are on display. With our system, you can have those items on display without fear of them being taken away. Also, stores like pet stores that have got medicines on display that are being stolen, or collars and leads, for instance. People are tampering with their existing security system and removing those tags, so therefore they're being able to shoplift those items. So some of our customers already have reported back to us some of the stories they've had using our system where it has benefited them. We call them stealthy stealers. It's your average regular customer who's coming in, they're known to the shop, they're friendly, they're engaging with staff, but all the while they are buying low value items such as bread and a newspaper, and they've stored a tagged item under their stroller, baby cart, or in their granny trolley, for instance. And they're engaging with the staff. They appear to be under the radar, but all the while they've snuck an item and they try to get out the door. And obviously our tag is activating, alerting the shop that they're trying to get away with that item. Another retailer's got a family that comes in on a regular basis and they buy small items such as, sweets and a can of pop. And they also were caught, trying to take out with a mistake and a deodorant that was caught by obviously trying to leave with that. And what we're finding is it's our regular shoppers that are taking things out of the shop, and they, as I said, appear to be under the radar, but they are caught when trying to leave with our items on there. So we offer two systems within our Chirp range. One of them is called the Chirp Edge. Now, this system will work with a shop that has got an exit, so it's got a perimeter. It's for those exit points, and you would place a hub above one of those exits, and if a tag is taken within a 3-meter range of that exit, then the tag itself would alarm, as previously mentioned. You can dial that radius back, so it could be anything from 1 meter to 3 meters, so that alarm would activate if it goes within that range. And again, it would act in the same way. If it's tampered with on the shop floor, it would activate in situ, emitting an alarm. We also do a secondary system, which is a zone system. This would cover a set area within a concession, for instance. If someone's got a handbag store, for instance, within a department store, they protect that range. And that alarm would be within 8 meters of that range. And if an item's taken back within that range, then the tag would then stop alarming and it would re-alarm if they tried to exit that area. Just to follow on from that, we also have a system that can integrate with many other systems as well. So if you wanted our Chirp system to integrate with your CCTV, for instance, we offer an add-on system. What that would enable you to do is integrate that with your CCTV. So what it would do is if a Chirp tag was activated, it could send a real-time alert to your CCTV. It could, for instance, rewind that footage from when the tag went off and then send that footage to your devices. So you've got a real timestamp for when that actually has happened. You can also integrate with headsets, for instance. So if a tag is activated again, it could pop an alert into the headset saying there's been a Chirp tag activation. That would then alert the staff to a real-time theft happening at that time, either on the shop floor or near the exit. And we can also integrate with AI systems. So if they wanted a real-time alert that combines it with their existing AI, we do know that most shops now are going for layered protection. They've either got CCTV in place and a headset. This would just give an extra layer to that protection on top of that as well, and complement your existing systems for you. So the 3 key components of our system would exist of a very small hub that would go above the exit. That's if it's the edge system you were using. If it was the zone device where you're trying to protect a concession, it would just go in the center of that point. We don't need any cabling or wiring to be able to install this system. It just requires it to be plugged in. With the system, you get a range of tags. You've got a lanyard, a wrap tag, a bottle tag, and a surface tag. All of these tags have a 3 to 5 year shelf life. They are reusable. 2 of them have got replaceable batteries. It just means by having this complete system, you've got longevity in this system. There's no subscription, there's no maintenance. The system is complete as is, unless you want to add further tags down the line as you get more stock items on board. And there's a very small deactivator again that would plug in behind a counter for you to deactivate those tags if someone was purchasing an item that you then wanted to deactivate and not alarm. So that then brings us on to who we are and where we're supplying already. So as you can see, we've got quite a number of symbol groups on there. We did start with convenience. That's where we thought our main target would be. So we've got quite a few of those symbol groups on board. We've done convenience and forecourt. We've got really good feedback so far. We've got customers saying they've reduced their shoplifting by 90% just by having some tags on the items that are high risk. We've also now started to go into DIY. We've gone into pet stores, department stores. We've got handbags being protected that have got 5-figure values on them with our zone system. And overall, we've now also branched into Europe and into Australia with our recognised global partner. So that gives you an idea of Chirp-protect.